It's minus 40 degrees. Your fire went out 3 hours ago. The nearest human settlement is 2 weeks away, if it still exists. This isn't a horror movie. This was Tuesday for over 90,000 years of human history. My name is Atlas, and I'm about to show you how we survived it. 26,000 years ago, I'm standing where a city will one day be built. Except right now, there's no city. There's no grass. There's nothing but ice, as far as I can see, in every direction. This is the Last Glacial Maximum, the coldest point of the last ice age. Average temperatures were up to 10 degrees Celsius lower than today. Entire oceans were locked into ice sheets 2 kilometers thick. Sea levels dropped so far that Britain wasn't an island. You could walk from France, and somewhere in the middle of all this ice, small groups of humans, maybe 20, maybe 30 people, were trying to make it through another winter. I'm one of them. And tonight, my fire needs to stay alive, or I won't. Survival in the Ice Age came down to 3 brutal rules. Break any one of them and you were dead within days. Rule 1. Never lose the fire. Not the fire, this fire. Starting a new one from scratch with wet flint and frozen tinder could take hours you didn't have. So someone carried embers, wrapped in bark and moss every single time the group moved. Losing the flame wasn't an inconvenience. It was a death sentence for the whole group. Rule 2. Never hunt alone. A single hunter facing a woolly mammoth had a life expectancy measured in seconds, but a coordinated group using spears with fire-hardened tips could take down animals 10 times their size. Mammoth bones found at Ice Age sites weren't just food. They were building material. Shelters made of mammoth bone and hide have been found in what is now Ukraine, some over 20,000 years old. I break rule 2 exactly once in my life. It almost kills me. It's the middle of a hunt. I get separated from my group chasing a wounded reindeer alone, against every rule I know. The sky changes color, the wind shifts, and within an hour I can't see more than 3 meters in front of me. Ice Age humans became master forecasters, not because they had instruments, but because they had no other choice. A change in wind direction could mean a blizzard in 6 hours. Missing that sign meant freezing in the open. This is how most Ice Age deaths actually happened. Not dramatic mammoth attacks, but exposure. Hypothermia doesn't announce itself. It creeps in as tiredness, as a strange growing calm. I survived because of something my group drilled into me before I could even hunt. Dig. Not run. Dig. A snow shelter, even a crude one, can be 15 to 20 degrees warmer than the open air outside it. I carve out a hollow with my hands and a bone tool, curl into it, and wait out the storm in the dark, alone, listening to the wind try to find me. When my group finds me the next morning, nobody says I was brave. My uncle just says, "You broke the rule, don't do it again." That's it. In a world this unforgiving, there's no room for a lecture, only for the lesson. Here's what actually got humanity through 100,000 years of ice. And it isn't what most people expect. It wasn't strength. Neanderthals were physically stronger than us, built for cold, and they still didn't make it past roughly 40,000 years ago. What Homo sapiens had was networks, groups that traded, that shared knowledge across huge distances, that could absorb the loss of one skilled hunter without collapsing because someone else already knew what he knew. Archaeological evidence shows Ice Age humans trading materials, shells, obsidian, ochre. across hundreds of kilometers. That's not survival, that's infrastructure, and it worked. When the ice finally began retreating around 11,700 years ago, humans didn't just survive the ice age. We came out of it having invented language complex enough to pass down abstract knowledge, art that still exists in caves today, and social structures that would eventually become villages, then cities, then everything you see around you right now. The fire I refused to let go out 26,000 years ago is, in a very real sense, still burning. It's just called something else now. If you'd been born 26,000 years ago, you wouldn't have had a phone, a house, or a doctor, but you would have had something we've almost forgotten how to value. A group of people who needed you to survive and who you needed just as much. If you want to know what it was like to live through the fall of ancient Rome next, hit subscribe, because next time I'm not surviving the cold. I'm surviving an empire